Peace and blessings, black family. Assalamu alaikum. Hotep, Islam, peace. My name is Asadullah Ali Saif Allah, better known as Asar. Well, I'm here to talk about healthy living today. And healthy living I'm talking about is not just what we put in our body. I'm actually talking about, for majority of the time, is about what we put in our mind. Because I want to mention this first, because before I can really talk about what we put in our body, it's incumbent for me to talk about what we put in our minds. Because if our mind not straight, we're not putting the right things in our minds, the right foods in our minds, we definitely not going to put the right foods in our bodies. Okay. Now, I can talk to you about a certain food is not good for you to eat. You hear the lecture and you say, okay, after that, yeah, that was good. I hear you. But after that, you'll go out and eat the food I just said was bad for you. And you can know this. You can say, man, that's logical, or yeah, I have heard that, or yeah, I have read that, and still go eat that. And that's what I discovered is becoming is coming from I'm not gonna say a lack of knowledge. I'm gonna say a lack of love. I think we in the black community is lacking love. This is why it's so easy for us to kill another person for stepping on our shoe. Because it's a lack of love. It's so easy to take someone's life as a baby. Life just got taken in Detroit, Michigan. 3-year-old baby. We lacking in love. That word love, Love, is synonymous with the word life, which is synonymous with the word live. Those words, the consonants of L and V, is synonymous with the consonants of L and F. The vowels in the English language is interchangeable. So the O of love and the I of life are vowels, and they're interchangeable, which make the word LFE has the same meaning, or LVE has the same meaning. Love is life. Love is to live. So we must learn how to eat to live. And not just dealing with what we put in our mouth. We must learn how to eat to live here. Now I'm going to take you back a little bit in history to let you know I'm no historian. I'm just your brother. I learned my information from brothers I look up to that I have studied. As far as Dr. Khalid Muhammad, as far as the brother Dr. Ali Muhammad, the brother Polite, the brother Sarah Sutton Seti, Dr. Ben, the most honorable Elijah Muhammad. You know, so I'm coming to you from this school of thought. Okay, so now I want to say this, that if you take us back in history, what I've read and what I have learned and researched, that when we got brought here to this land, we was enslaved for years. People argue about the years. But we was enslaved maybe 400 years, maybe 300 years. People say. But to me, from the time we came over here, we still enslaved right now. We're not able to do anything. Our hands and feet is nailed to their cross. A thorn is put on our head of their trick knowledge, of their miswisdom, and of their misunderstanding. So the thing is, now we got 360 degrees of nothing. The 360 degrees is going counterclockwise. So, with us being here, when they took us here, when they brought us here, I like to say the word, we were taken, we were stolen. I'm gonna say it like that. Someone say, yeah, our people sold some of us. We were stolen. I don't know of any of the history of our people selling us. Maybe they did. Maybe so. But we were stolen. Whether they sold us or not. It was under technology. This type of slavery was unheard of. We were stolen from our land. Literally think about that. And when they took us, or when they brought us here, or took us here, they did not bring our food. The food I'm talking about, I'm not talking about what we put in our bodies. We know they didn't bring that. And our food don't even grow here. I'm talking about our God, our culture, our language. That's our food. That didn't get brought with us. Our books, our school, our religion. Spoke your language, get your teeth knocked out your mouth. Violence. Have you heard your parents speak like that? I knock your teeth out your mouth, I knock your teeth down your throat. Where did that come from? It's not the thought of the original man, woman, and child. That's not the thought of the melanic people of the sun, or the sun-kissed people, or the first people in the sun. That's destructive behavior. Oh, we have to threaten our children. We say we'll knock teeth out and don't. Oh, we do that. Where did that come from? Now, some people say that we was already here. History shows that. The original man been everywhere on the planet Earth. This is our planet Earth. This is our kingdom. So I can believe that yes, definitely we were. It was some of us already here. Going back and forth for years. But I do not believe through my study this is our native land. Not by far. Okay. Now, since we wasn't brought our food, right? Somebody had to feed us. I want you to think about this, people. Who fed us? Our slave master. Think about that. This slave master, or this cracker, and I'm going to use the term cracker, I'm going to explain it to you because I know my people love white people. Elijah Muhammad said we love the devil because the devil gives us nothing. But a cracker is a term, their terminology. And it's a term that's used because the white man used to use the whip to crack on your mother and my father back. You hear me? So he was called the cracker. Not that I'm saying a derogatory statement towards the devil. I'm saying what he calls himself. So I want to educate you on that. But this cracker had to feed us all of our food. He took our food of language away. He took it. I do not know how to speak my mother tongue. The original people of the earth that I interact with does not know how to speak their original tongue. He took it from us and fed us his tongue. Think about this. Why would the slave master take our tongue and give us his? Because there's, for one, he didn't know our tongue. For one, excuse me. For one, he didn't know our tongue. And he feared us because he know we're God. But two, there's power in our tongue. There's power in language. That's a way to strip your power. That's a way to strip you from who you are. Let me give you an example. Drink a little water. Let me give you an example. Say, you take a baby cub lion and you raise it around pussycats. The lion grew up around pussycats all his life, took him from the wombs of baby, placed in the presence of 100 grown pussycats. This lion gonna grow up thinking it's a pussycat. Instead of the lion ever roaring because he never heard a roar, he gonna say meow. He gonna say, what this big joker meowing for? Meow. A big lion. Think on that. We gotta take the roar away from the original black man. You gotta take that power of authority, of godship, of kingdomship away from the original black man. Woman and child. So now he gonna meow. So every time you see the original man walking and talking around, meow, meow, that's what you hear from him. So he's nothing now. The slave master broke this God down to nothing. He can't speak. Huh? So you get another black man that can't speak his original language and try to have love in his heart to try to raise him, but he's still meow. So both of them meow to each other. They still both pussy cats. Let me tell you something. It takes a lion to raise a lion. I told you before, my name is Asad Allah. Ali Saif Allah. Asad Allah means the lion of God. I didn't give that to myself. It takes a lion to raise a lion.